Imagine this. Every morning, Linda, 73, wakes up with the same struggle. Her hands feel stiff, her knees crack with every step, and just getting out of bed is a small battle. She's tried it all, painkillers, creams, doctor visits, but nothing seems to give her lasting relief. One afternoon while visiting her daughter, she overheard something surprising. "Mom, did you know some proteins actually reduce arthritis pain?" Linda was shocked. She always thought protein was something only bodybuilders needed. But what her daughter explained next changed everything. These weren't just any proteins. They were plant-based, natural, and backed by scientific research, and most doctors never even mention them. Today, Linda is walking better, sleeping deeper, and starting her mornings pain-free, all thanks to 3 simple plant proteins she added to her routine. In this video, I'll show you exactly what they are, how they work, and how you can start using them today to feel real relief from arthritis pain. The third one is the most powerful, and it might already be hiding in your pantry. Now, let's talk about why so many arthritis treatments fail. The reality is that most traditional approaches focus only on symptoms. Painkillers mask the pain but do nothing for the cause. Creams may soothe temporarily but don't reach the joints where the real problem lies. Injections can be expensive, risky, and often provide short-term results. The real root cause of arthritis pain for many seniors is chronic inflammation, and it starts from the inside out. Your joints are like shock absorbers. When they become inflamed, the cartilage wears down. Fluid between the joints dries up and every step becomes painful. Blocking the pain without addressing the source is like turning off a fire alarm without putting out the fire. What if, instead of constantly trying to silence the pain, we gave our bodies the nutrition they needed to reduce inflammation and rebuild the joints naturally? That's exactly where plant-based proteins come in. These aren't just for building muscle. They are joint protectors. Specific plant proteins contain amino acids that help repair tissue, antioxidants that reduce swelling, and fiber that improves gut health, which is crucial because the gut plays a massive role in regulating inflammation throughout the body. If your gut is inflamed, your joints will be too. Many seniors believe they're already getting enough protein, but here's the problem: not all proteins are the same. Animal proteins, especially from red meat or dairy, can sometimes increase inflammation in sensitive individuals, particularly those over 60. They can be harder to digest, place more stress on your kidneys, and lack the anti-inflammatory compounds found in certain plants. Plant-based proteins, on the other hand, are clean, efficient, and come bundled with powerful nutrients that help soothe pain and rebuild strength. So if you're relying heavily on meat or dairy, you might actually be fueling the very inflammation you're trying to avoid, and you could be missing out on 3 specific plant proteins that could dramatically reduce your joint pain. Let's take a look at the first one, a protein source that's probably been sitting quietly in your pantry this whole time, without you realizing how powerful it really is. The first plant-based protein that can help fight arthritis pain is lentils. These tiny legumes are packed with plant protein, but more importantly, they contain high levels of folate, magnesium, and fiber, nutrients that directly support joint health. Folate reduces homocysteine, an amino acid that, in high levels, is linked to inflammation and joint deterioration. Magnesium helps relax tight muscles and reduce stiffness, a common complaint in arthritis sufferers. And fiber supports a healthy gut microbiome, which plays a major role in controlling inflammation throughout the body. Lentils are also easy to prepare and versatile. You can add them to soups, salads, stews, or cook them on their own as a base for meals. They're affordable, shelf-stable, and don't require refrigeration, making them a smart choice for anyone trying to eat healthier without complicating their routine. The protein in lentils is gentle on your kidneys and digestion, making it ideal for older adults. But what makes lentils truly powerful is their ability to support the repair process. Unlike processed protein powders or meats high in saturated fats, lentils provide a steady stream of energy and amino acids that feed your muscles and joints over time. And because they are also rich in polyphenols, plant compounds known to reduce oxidative stress, they help calm the inflammation that causes daily joint pain. Several studies have shown that diets rich in legumes like lentils are associated with lower levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation in the body. That means that over time, consistent intake of lentils could not only help reduce symptoms, but potentially slow the progression of joint damage itself. If you've been depending on processed foods, skipping plant proteins, or avoiding lentils simply because you didn't know their value, now is the time to bring them into your kitchen. Just 1/2 cup of cooked lentils provides about 9 grams of protein, enough to make a noticeable difference in your body's healing process when included regularly in your meals. But lentils are just the beginning. The second protein source is even more powerful and contains one unique compound that helps rebuild cartilage from within. And it's probably something you've seen at your grocery store dozens of times without realizing what it can do for your joints. The second plant-based protein that can make a real difference in joint health is hemp seeds. These small seeds are one of nature's most complete sources of plant protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids. But what makes them especially powerful for people with arthritis is their ideal ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-3s are known to reduce joint stiffness, pain, and swelling, while excess omega-6s, common in the standard Western diet, can increase inflammation. Hemp seeds provide a balanced ratio that supports anti-inflammatory action inside the body. That means instead of feeding inflammation like many processed foods do, hemp seeds work against it, helping your joints feel looser, less painful, and more stable. In addition to protein and essential fats, hemp seeds are rich in gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA, a rare type of fatty acid with strong anti-inflammatory effects. Studies have shown that GLA supplementation can reduce symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis, especially morning stiffness and swelling. Hemp seeds offer this naturally, without the need for synthetic supplements or medications. They're also easy to include in your diet. You can sprinkle hemp seeds on top of oatmeal, yogurt, salads, or blend them into smoothies. They have a mild, nutty flavor and don't require any special preparation. Just 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds provide around 10 grams of high-quality protein, plus valuable minerals like magnesium, zinc, and iron, all of which support muscle and joint repair. Another benefit of hemp seeds is that they support skin health, which may not seem directly related to arthritis, but it actually is. Inflammatory skin conditions and joint pain often share similar root causes in the immune system. Supporting your body's anti-inflammatory processes on every level helps you feel better, move better, and recover faster. If you've never tried hemp seeds before, don't let their size fool you. They're one of the most concentrated, natural sources of joint-supporting nutrients available. And because they're plant-based, they won't put extra strain on your digestion or kidneys, a key concern for many seniors managing chronic conditions. Now, the third protein source we're about to explore might surprise you. It's not a seed, a legume, or a trendy supplement. It's a common ingredient with an uncommon ability to reduce arthritis pain, rebuild connective tissue, and support total body healing. And it's probably already sitting in your kitchen right now. The third plant-based protein that can help stop arthritis pain is gelatin-free soy. Specifically, minimally processed forms like tofu, tempeh, or edamame. While soy has been controversial in some circles, the truth is, when consumed in moderation and from whole food sources, soy is one of the most effective plant-based proteins for joint health. Soy contains compounds called isoflavones, which act as phytoestrogens in the body. These compounds have been shown in several studies to reduce joint pain and stiffness, especially in postmenopausal women who are more likely to experience osteoarthritis. Isoflavones also help protect against the breakdown of cartilage, a critical factor in preserving joint integrity over time. Beyond isoflavones, soy is also rich in lysine, an essential amino acid that supports the formation of collagen, the protein that makes up the structure of your joints tendons, and skin. As we age, our natural collagen production slows down, which is why supporting it through diet becomes even more important. Including soy in your meals helps feed your body what it needs to rebuild these vital tissues. But perhaps one of the most underrated aspects of soy is its impact on inflammation markers. Research from multiple clinical trials has shown that individuals who consume soy regularly tend to have lower levels of C-reactive protein and interleukin-6, both key indicators of chronic inflammation in the body. That means less stiffness, less pain, and better movement throughout the day. Tofu and tempeh are incredibly versatile and easy to prepare. You can grill them, bake them, sauté them, or blend them into soups and stews. Edamame, young green soybeans, are a great snack on their own or added to stir-fries and salads. These foods are not only high in protein but are also low in saturated fats and free of cholesterol, making them heart-healthy as well. If you've been avoiding soy because of outdated myths or confusion about its effects, it's time to reconsider. When used correctly, it can be a gentle, natural tool for managing joint pain and rebuilding strength from the inside out. These three plant-based proteins, lentils, hemp seeds, and soy, each bring something unique to the table. Together, they form a nutritional foundation that can dramatically reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and help you feel more mobile, more independent, and more alive. But knowing the proteins is only part of the solution. In the next part, we'll cover how to actually add them to your routine in a way that's simple, consistent, and sustainable, because what you do daily is what truly transforms your health. Let's talk about how to actually make these proteins part of your daily life, because knowledge without action changes nothing. The good news is, adding these foods to your routine doesn't require any dramatic lifestyle changes or expensive supplements. It just takes consistency and a little preparation. Start your day by thinking about how to build each meal around one of these three proteins. For example, breakfast could be a warm bowl of oats topped with hemp seeds and fresh fruit. Lunch might include a lentil-based soup or salad with grilled tofu on the side. Dinner could feature a simple stir-fry with edamame and colorful vegetables. The key is not perfection, it's regular exposure. Your body needs these nutrients frequently to begin reducing inflammation and repairing damaged joints. If you prefer smoothies, blend hemp seeds with berries, spinach, and a small piece of tofu or soy milk for a creamy, anti-inflammatory drink. These aren't just meals. They're medicine for your joints, disguised as delicious food. And by choosing whole food sources over processed options, you're giving your body clean, absorbable fuel it can actually use. Some people may feel overwhelmed at first. They're used to grabbing what's convenient or familiar, but creating a new habit doesn't have to be difficult. Focus on one small change at a time. Maybe you start by adding hemp seeds to your breakfast every morning. Once that's easy, bring lentils into your lunch rotation. After a week or two, tofu or tempeh becomes part of your dinner. In just a few weeks, your joints will start to feel the difference. Many people report less stiffness in the morning, fewer aches after walking or standing, and even deeper sleep because their body is no longer constantly fighting internal inflammation. If you're taking medication for arthritis, these foods won't interfere. In fact, they may enhance your results by supporting your body naturally. Always talk to your doctor if you're making big changes, but understand this: nutrition is one of the most powerful and underused tools for managing chronic pain. What's even better is that these foods don't just help your joints. They support your heart, your brain, your digestive system, and your energy levels. They're not a one-trick fix. They're a foundation for healthy aging. Now that you know how to use them, the only thing left is to decide that you will. By now you understand that joint pain isn't just about aging, it's about inflammation, and what you put into your body either feeds that fire or puts it out. These three plant-based proteins aren't magic cures, but they are powerful, proven allies in your fight against arthritis. They work not because they numb the pain, but because they address the root cause. the daily, invisible inflammation breaking down your joints over time. The best part is they're accessible, they're affordable, and they're already sitting on the shelves of your local grocery store. You don't need a prescription, you don't need a complicated plan. You just need to choose better, one meal at a time. If you've been living with arthritis pain, you know how exhausting it is, how even small tasks feel like mountains. But you don't have to accept that struggle as your new normal. You have more control than you think, and it starts with what's on your plate. Change doesn't happen overnight, but it begins the moment you decide to stop letting pain win. The moment you say, "I'm done managing, I want to heal." So, as you finish this video, ask yourself, will I go back to the old routine that left me stiff and tired, or will I try something better, something that supports my body, not just hides the symptoms? You already know the answer. Start small. Stay consistent. Let your meals become your medicine, because you deserve more than just temporary relief. You deserve to move freely, sleep deeply, and wake up each morning without fear of the pain returning. This is your time to reclaim your strength, not by doing more, but by choosing smarter. You don't need to fight harder. You just need the right support. And now you have it.